Stad Den Haag. Want je luistert ook weer vandaag naar Radio Stad Den Haag. Goedenavond. En ook natuurlijk even een good evening. But ladies and gentlemen, may I pronounce you Mr. Peter Wilson!
Yeah!
Hello, everybody.
Hello, Peter.
Hello, and I've got to say, I was listening just before you called me to do the interview, and you're playing one of the best songs I've ever recorded, so I'm glad that you played that one.
Good.
It was a request.
It was a request, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, was it? Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah. Yeah, we have many chatters at the moment. Well, many. We could have more, but it's a bit holiday time. But there are also many guys and dolls that just listen and are not in the chat. But this is what we can see. So if people have questions, I will take it out of the chat.
Beautiful. Well, that's fantastic. And hello to everybody chatting.
Oh, yeah. At this moment, they are very quiet because they're listening to you. Yes.
Oh, beautiful. That's nice.
Yeah. You're in England right now, right?
I am, yeah. I've been here for 2.5 weeks, and I was supposed to come to Holland, as you may know, but I had to stay back and do some recording over the weekend, and but I've got a week left to go, and I'm going back to Melbourne, and then next year I'm coming back again, and there's no excuse, I'll be coming to Holland next year in the flesh, so I can't wait to see you guys in the flesh and meet you all.
Yeah, you must.
You must.
Yeah, because you're working together with Marco Di Luna, Mark Lobenstein.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
And he will ask some more questions for you.
Oh, great. I'm ready for it.
Well, it will not be a depth interview, just fairly simple questions.
You can ask me whatever you like. Any question, you go for it.
Yeah, all right. Well, we'll keep it simple, right?
Okay.
Well, anyway, it's nice to have you on the phone right now.
Yeah, I know. It's good. It's been a long time coming, hasn't it?
Yeah. I mean, we've been chatting on Messenger and stuff like that.
We've been doing that, and we've been making great music. And I've got to say, I love. I just want to turn back time, and I love what you did to it. It's taken a PWL style song into a completely different direction, and it's proving to be very popular. And I'm really pleased with that reaction.
Thank you very much. Well, it was a bit of a trial for me, as you understood, because I'm not really a PWL sound fan, as you know.
No, at all, absolutely. You made it sound incredible.
Well, thank you very much. It was fun doing. So we'll do more. In the near future. Hey, but tell me, you were born in Melbourne, right?
I was, 44 years ago.
Yep. And you started off doing mainly the PWL sound.
Yeah, I mean, in 1994, I had my first single, and it was called I Wanna Dance, and it sounded very, very much of the PWL style. I guess the singles that followed it soon after, they were a little less like that. My management at the time didn't really want me to do that sound, so I guess I listened to them and did all that. But the first 3 singles back in the 90s, they sort of went into the Australian charts. Very, very low end of the charts, but that was my first experience into it, And now I realised all those years later that if I was going to do music again, do the music that I love, and now it's an equal balance of the PWL sound and the Italo sound, the space sound, and so it's the perfect place to do. I guess musically I'm in the perfect place.
Yeah, well, it's nice to work on several styles.
Oh, absolutely, and I know that we're doing a lot more of the Italo and PWL style sound on the next album, and you're doing a track for me on that album, which I can't wait to finish. And we're doing a couple of different things as well, and including a couple of duets, which is going to be really cool. And I can't even say who they're going to be with, but I'm excited about one of them. I'm excited about all of them, and one of them is one of my favourite singers of all time, so I'm excited.
Okay. Well.
Give us one letter.
One letter? One letter. Let me see. Oh, you see, okay, why?
Why?
Tell me why.
So, that could be anyone.
Well,
Could be anybody. Could be anybody.
Yeah.
Okay, but anyway, so then you had a period of doing, nothing in the charts, I mean. So you stopped in 99, and then 2007 you returned.
Yeah.
So what did you do in the meanwhile?
I stopped for a long time. I think when I was in my early 20s, I was under the absolute delusion that I was going to be an absolutely huge superstar and make millions of dollars, and of course that never happened. So I basically got a touch of much-needed reality, worked on a lot of other different things and started writing for other people. In 2001, I started writing with Gina G. Do you remember her from Eurovision about 20 years ago?
Oh,
No.
She sang,
Don't ask me.
just a little bit, a little bit more. Do you remember that song?
No, give us some more. Now he's singing it.
Oh, God. You're my love, you're my sweetest thing. Don't shy away, don't shy away. It was number one in the UK in 1996. She was an Australian girl who was represented the UK for Eurovision. She didn't do, I think she came 7th, but the song itself was an international hit. And yeah, so I started writing with her. Unfortunately, the songs didn't get released, but it was a good experience to work with somebody that I enjoyed her music. I was a fan of her. And then a few years later, I started writing for Nikki French, who is signed to the Energize label at the moment. And yeah, we've done a few tracks together so far. And she's also, she recorded backing vocals on my last album on Overdrive, and she's going to be doing the same for my next. So yeah, so like, I guess it started with the writing, and then I slowly got back into the solo recording, and I'm I guess the happiest I've been doing it. It's great.
Cool.
Yeah, you got the hang of it again.
I did, yeah. And
Yeah.
I did. I was ashamed that I lost it, but, you know, I think I needed to change a lot of things about myself and also, I guess, about the outlooks on the business and on life in general, and be me, I can't speak today, be more realistic is what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
And now it's been great. I've worked with people like Pete Hammond from PWL, who is, I still pinch myself. I came out of the studio with him just a couple of days ago. Did that actually happen? Working with the Tylo Connection, Fred Ventura and Polo Gazzetti. I mean, Fred, I was obsessed with him and his sound. I love Heartbeat from the 80s and everything else that I loved as well. And so I supported him on tour in Australia last year, and to do that with him and then record music with him. I'm doing it again on the next album. I'm just beyond excited to do that. So I'm happy to have worked with the people that I've done. I'm very lucky as well.
Okay, Peter, the Peter Hammond you said next, you said, is that the Peter Hammond from the Free Electric Band?
Oh, you know what? If he was, I don't know the answer to that, and he'd be very, very upset with me. If I don't know that, he's going to kill me.
Oh.
But yeah, I can tell you that. Do you remember the Nick Straker band? They had a track called "Walk in the Park."
Yeah.
He was part of that, and he remixed that song in '87 with Stock Aitken and Waterman for the '80s release. So I know that he was part of that, and he often, you know, says he always laughs at me when I don't know the stuff before PWL. So if he's listening to this, he's probably going to kill me if he's that same person.
Well, be careful then.
Oh, I know.
So, well, you know, we had a lot of info in a very short time. Thank you for that.
Okay.
And I think we'll start off.
Well, I had a question.
Oh, you have a question?
Tell me.
From a listener. Let me see. Marco, he's called. And he said, I love the Matt Pop remixes of your work. What is it like working with him, with Matt Pop? And he's a Dutch guy.
Incredible. I found Matt on YouTube with his bootleg mixes a whole number of years ago. And based on that, I was writing for an English singer called Hayward. She had a hit in the 80s called Roses. I'm not sure if it was a hit in Holland, but it was a top 20 in the UK. She also worked with Stock Aitken and Waterman in the 80s as well. So we did some stuff for her, and that was when I first got in touch with Matt. But then once we started working on our solo stuff, it became really natural. The first track we wrote together was Intoxicated. He was really surprised by what I'd written to his instrumental track. But every time Matt works with me, or we work together, it's just the results we get are incredible. I'm so pleased to be doing it, and you know, I've known him long enough now that we're great friends. And I saw him last Sunday when he was DJing at the Energize gig that we were all performing at. We had a great time together. We were talking about the future recordings we're going to do, and each time it's special. There's a spark that we have together, and it's something that we really enjoy. So Matt, I love Matt. He's amazing.
Yeah, because it is like a roller coaster nearly for you the last couple of years, because you also get very many offers. People who want to do something with your music. Well, let's only talk about Italo Connection, you know, Fred Ventura, and then we have here Marco Di Luna, and it's quite something, isn't it?
It is.
Are you still on Earth?
I really have to pinch myself. Like, so, as I say, when I was thinking about what had happened with Pete Hammond on Thursday, I mean, we did 2 tracks together. One was an unreleased Mike Stock song, and the other was an original we wrote. And Pete's never seen me write in the same studio as him before. So the way that I work is I'll have these chords in my head and the bass line, and I put them all down in 10 minutes. He didn't believe I could do it, but I certainly did. But we recorded both tracks in 2 hours, and we went off for lunch. And it's such a strange experience. But yeah, I do pinch myself, to answer your question. And with Matt, he's earned his stripes, shall we say. He's just phenomenal. He's world class, that boy. And and I was thinking about Matt just previously when you were playing the What Goes Around mix, and I love that mix, but my favourite of his, I love what he did with Game of Love. I love that so much, and I also love what he's done with Satellites. I think they're two of my favourite mixes of all time that he's done with me. And I remember, I just get this, when you hear a song that you love and you get the shivers and the chills, that's what I feel when I get his music back.
Yeah. Well, how great is that?
Yeah, it's amazing. But yes, I do think myself very lucky, and I do have to pinch myself a lot of the time, yeah.
But not too hard, eh? Otherwise you turn all blue and...
I don't draw blood, I can
not too hard, but frequently.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. It's humbling. It's very nice.
Yeah.
But it's always good when you work with people that you have that spark, and people, with 2 words you understand each other.
Absolutely. And it's the same with you, Mark, as well. I mean, when you sent me the mix of Turn Back Time, it's just, that's incredible. It sounds so perfect, and I want more of that, and I'm so excited to be doing the original track with you. That's something that I can't wait for us to do and for people to hear.
It will be there. Don't worry.
Absolutely.
So, we're going to play Turn Back Time.
Yes.
Okay.
In the Marco de Luna remix, of course, because I'm here now. And we're going to play it from the single I got from Energize from Gary.
Oh, good. I'm glad that arrived.
Yeah.
Time.
So,
and we say hi from Menno to you, because he is on holidays.
Oh, hello.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you from my behalf.
Where?
For this interview.
Oh, my
and for your time.
absolute pleasure, and I can't wait to give you a big cuddle next year.
Oh, yes, I want to.
Cuddle.
I want to.
And a few drinks.
We never have drinks in the studio.
No, we don't drink. We don't drink.
We'll go somewhere and have some food and some drink. We'll have a grand old time.
No, we're joking. We have always too much drinks.
Wilson, we're joking, huh?
It's Radio
I'm
Cafe.
looking forward to a very comfortable seat in the studio then.
Oh, yeah.
Don't worry.
You will.
Don't worry. Be happy.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Peter.
Thank you so much, all of you. Thank you so much for your support.
Big kiss.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Tata, cheerio.
Ciao.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Het geluid van de jongste show. Radio Stad.